night of celebration, because that's how Ross would have seen it. Because, you know, he loved this tournament. This was his highlight of the year. His friends came, his debate family came, and he loved the Shirley. The Frank Shirley, you probably saw, he started this tournament, and it's named after him. And Ross tried to live up to that tradition of hospitality and caring, and I think he probably took it a few steps further. This will be his community. You know, there's something about Ross that I kept thinking about, why he was great. And part of it had to do with, it was never about Ross. Last year when Kansas won that final round, and Scott knows, Ross, once it was done, he competed hard till the last, but when it was done, he had as much joy for Kansas as anybody in the room. It was never about Ross, it was about the people and what we do. I want to recognize some people because they deserve it. The unsung hero of what we've been dealing with this year, and he's worked his tail off here, is J.P. Lacey and the wave debaters in that crew, and they will get recognized, I suspect, in the tournament. But J.P., you know that. Roger Soap had to think about speaking because he may have had the problem I'm having now, but he said, Roger, you just be here because you're kind of the icon of wave debate. He said, in his funny way, as Roger would, he said, well, you know, as long as I don't have to deal with an iconoclast when I get there, I'll be the icon. And I thought about that a minute, and I thought, if this room is not full of iconoclasts, I don't know what it is. And the family, who has the biggest burden to carry, we know. Ross's wife, Jane, is here, and Ross's son, Alex, is here, and they've been troopers. Alex, as I mentioned in July, was born on this tournament. 22 today, right? It's Alex's birthday. And they carried it. Yeah, happy birthday, Alex. He was born during the Dixie, which was called that. The family was kind of unusual because they understood how much debate meant to Ross and how important it was in his life. They also suffered the most. Marguerite, his mom, is here. And since 1976, when they moved to Winston, their house, including this year, has been full of debaters and debate parties, and they embraced his family. And I also wanted to acknowledge all the alumni are back. Different folks who came, you know, in the summer, and others to come now, but so many of you are back. That's what's hard when I see those faces and those memories combined for tonight. But it's hard for all the right reasons. It's hard because he mattered. Let me ask a question. How many people in this room, either one, worked with Ross, two, coached with Ross or coached for Ross, or were coached by somebody who Ross coached? Could you just stand up? Wow. We're somewhere in the neighborhood of half the tournament, maybe. Wow. And if the question were those who learned from Ross, we would all be standing. We have an item of business. It's not business because it mattered to Ross a lot. And he orchestrated for the last several years. We organized the Coach of the Year Award. There have been other places to stick it in the program, I suspect, but it meant so much to him because he didn't care if he won it, but he was really proud that other people did. And he orchestrated that and put it together the last several years. So I'd like his friends and my friends, Ed Panetta and Melissa Wade, to do that for us if they would